I'm 300 days a year on the motherfucking water.
All right,
Every
bro.
day, I'm the best charter captain you'll ever meet in your motherfucking life.
All right.
Chill, bro, please, bro. Please, bro. Bro, I'm a kid, bro, please.
What is up, guys, and welcome back. I'm actually on a content trip right now for a completely different channel, but I wanted to talk about all this crazy stuff that is going on with this Brock Horner guy and that viral video that everybody all over social media is seeing right now.
I'm the best charter captain you'll ever meet in your motherfucking life.
All right.
Absolutely insane the way this guy acted, and there's a lot going on with what went down in that video. We're gonna get into it, guys. Stay tuned. Sorry if there's a lot of road noise and stuff. I'm literally doing this video like last minute, but I know you guys saw this crazy incident with that Brock Horner guy and the other boater who in the video that claims to be a kid. I think he was just scared. All of social media is running with that the one guy's a kid. He's not a kid. I guess he's actually 22 years old. So yeah, I'm gonna get and play you a little bit from the video of all the mayhem, and then we're gonna talk about it more. Here you guys go.
What, like 5 in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that was the dude in that boat. Were you the one that came through the middle of the bridge? Was that you? Yeah, I was here. You can't come flying through the middle of the bridge, bro.
Oh shit, yes I can.
All right, bro. All right, bro. What are you trying to do, bro?
What am I trying
What
to
are you trying to do, bro? I don't want to go. I want you to get the out of here. What are you trying to do? Act like a tough guy in front of your buddies?
All these motherfuckers know I'm tough, motherfucker.
Bro, all right, bro.
So the guy in the boat filming, his name is Gage Towles. He's actually not a kid. I thought he was a kid. You know, not knocking him at all, but the way he acted and the fact that he said he was a kid in the video just led me to assume that he was in fact a minor, but he's actually 22 years old. 22 years old, you're still, you know, you're young. If you haven't been in any scrapes or anything like that, that's gonna definitely be a scary situation for you, especially out there on the water, because being on the boat, out on the water, under a busy bridge, with tide and all that, that adds so many variables to that I could definitely see how that'd be an extremely overwhelming and scary situation. In the beginning of the video, it starts out pretty normal. I mean, the Brock Horner guy pulls up, asks him if that was him that was talking crap the day before. Gage says it wasn't, it was somebody else. Kind of goes back and forth a little bit. Gage was actually kind of talking a little bit back once things got real and Brock went to climb on the boat. Gage definitely, you know, wasn't trying to fight, which I understand that. Pretty crazy stuff. That Brock dude, complete overreaction from what was going on. You know, the Gage guy was saying it wasn't even him, and he was literally jumped onto his boat, which is like that. It's like an act of piracy, trying to get on his boat like that. It's extremely dangerous. No one should ever do that. Like it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. I've seen all the videos out there, I believe, I'm pretty sure Gage ended up just taking him back to his boat, and that was the end of it. Luckily, it didn't escalate anymore from there. Still pretty insane stuff, y'all. And the things that the freaking Brock Horner guy was saying in the video, just like, you could tell he's a complete narcissist. Like, his ego is definitely a problem. He seems unhinged. The fact that he's screaming, "I'm on the water 300 days a year." Like,
I'm 300 days a year on the motherfucking water.
yeah, I've seen so many freaking memes from that. It's absolutely, it's honestly almost hilarious. Like, the stuff he was even saying. He's the best charter captain you'll ever meet. I mean, insane stuff to say before that escalated. He's lost his captain's license. It's been taken from him. The Coast Guard and the FWC are investigating him. He has been arrested. He's actually in jail. I believe I heard that he just posted bond, actually. I haven't completely verified that, but that's what everyone's saying, is that he was able to post bond. He's gone completely dark on all social medias. I'm sure he's feeling pretty embarrassed. Yeah, it's just not a good look, especially, I mean, what if he would have been, what if the Gage guy would have been a minor? I mean, that would have even added a whole other set of things. Pretty insane stuff, y'all. Definitely not the way to behave out there on the water. That guy's probably never, ever going to be able to run guided trips ever again. The word on the water is he didn't even catch any fish at all that trip. So, you know, he's claiming to be the best charter captain ever. He didn't even catch any fish on that trip, and he was upset, and he was having a bad day, so he decided to go start some stuff with Gage. The Gage Towles guy, he was saying through some interviews he didn't want to even release the video on YouTube, but he ended up releasing it because he's worried that this guy's gonna attack somebody else out there on the water. He just wanted to get him off the water, and seems like that's exactly what's gonna happen. I have a feeling this guy's gonna probably pay some pretty big fines, and I mean, probably he's lost his captain's license, probably gonna lose his boating license. Might even lose his fishing license. Like, who knows, guys? This is probably the biggest, most viral fishing thing that has happened, especially in a negative light, since the walleye cheaters, I would say. Pretty crazy stuff, guys. Comment below. Let me know what you think about this. The more I watch the videos, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe a grown man. He's 40 years old. This Brock Horner guy's 40 years old. I could not believe a 40-year-old man would behave that way and board someone else's boat without permission. I mean, that could have gone 100 different ways, and I guess the way that it actually panned out is one of the better scenarios, because it could have been bad. Someone could have got seriously hurt. I mean, Gage Towles was scared, tried to take off while he was boarding the boat. I mean, either one of them could have been seriously injured. Pretty insane stuff, guys. I'm glad that the Brock guy was arrested. The memes that I've been seeing are hilarious, but this is actually kind of serious. You cannot do that, and social media is never going to let this Brock Horner guy forget this stuff. I mean, unbelievable. But yeah, guys, comment below. Let me know what you think about it. Pretty crazy. How do you think that you would have behaved in that situation? Do you think that you would have just, like, I see a lot of people on Facebook and stuff saying they would have just fought the dude instantly. I know me personally, yeah, I would have probably, this isn't me trying to sound tough or anything. I would have definitely been, as soon as he tried to board my boat, I'd have been swinging. But I can understand why other people wouldn't, because that is a scary situation. You add the boat, add the water, the bridge, the tide. It's different. It's not like you're getting in a fight on dry land. Like, that's could be scary. You don't know who's got weapons out there. I tend to always, have one on me. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think there'd be a lot of guys that would have handled it, I think, just like Gage did, and there would have been a lot of guys that, would have probably been swinging as soon as he jumped on the boat. And not to knock Gage at all, I don't think he did anything wrong. He was, he was obviously a little scared, probably freaked out. The guy was acting completely unhinged, probably worried about crashing his boat. I mean, there's so much you got to worry about in that scenario, and he just wanted to get out of there, which I don't blame him. So, pretty crazy. And if it wasn't even him, like, that Brock dude was directing everything to Gage Towles, and it sounds like it was a completely different boat, completely different kid, completely different. Like, it sounds like that Gage just happened to be there, and the guy was actually mad at somebody else that didn't have their lights on, but there was a bunch of people fishing there, and that Brock, this all started from the night before, when that Brock dude came running, ripping through under the bridge while people were fishing there, and almost caused an accident, almost crashing all the other boats, and they got into it, and people were cussing them out back and forth, and yeah, apparently it escalated over to the next day. Crazy stuff, guys. Right around April Fool's, all this stuff went down too. That was wild. But no, ain't no April Fool's joke. That stuff is real. But all right, guys, that is all I have for you on this. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button, hit the like button. I'll see you next time.